What is going on? How we doing, everyone? Comments are flying. What is happening? I'm going to grab my coffee and come and have a little sit down over here with you chappos and ladies. Where's the mouse? There it is. All right. Okay. I need the other stool, don't I? Hang on a minute. Bear with me. This is going to be a beautiful little setup we get going today. Look at this. We got coffee, wobbly stool, little mouse action, scroll some comments. This is a nice setup. How are we all doing? Welcome to Guitar Key Giveaway Monday Night Live Draw. I'm Sam. Hi, if you're new here, welcome to the live draw. We've been doing this for nearly 7 years now. It'll be 7 years in April. I always reflect over this so much over Christmas and the New Year. It just seems insane. Every year that goes by, we're just like, this is nuts. If you guys could see what is behind me right now, it is the catch-up behind me, in front of me. It is the catch-up courier collection tomorrow from Christmas. There is, I'll count them for you, right? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 guitars, 1, 2, 3, 4 amps. Ridiculous. And we had a collection last week as well, so this is just literally like, because we had so much go out last week, this is like the final bits where people are getting back to us with addresses and stuff like that. So it's been a mad one. And you know what, I was saying to Dan earlier, it's so funny. I walked into the studio and I was like, Dan, we cannot buy anything else. I was like, I have bought so many guitars. I've been on an absolute rampage, just guitar after guitar after guitar. I bought a Martin D42, the most high-end Martin we've ever had. These things are nearly $7,000 new. I picked one up secondhand in basically mint condition. So we've got a Martin D42 on the way. I got a 1980s Gibson Les Paul Custom. Bought 5 PRSs and top-end ones, from Corline McCarthy's to Wood Libraries. We've got a private stock coming soon. I must have spent 50, 60 grand in 2 days on guitars. It's been ballistic, but it's always like that this time of year. I think people like have a bit of a New Year sell-off, a bit of a post-Christmas kind of, you know, cull of the pack. And I know even Dan's doing that, actually. Dan texted me this morning. He was like, I'm going to sell my 80s Les Paul Jr. Do you want it for a comp? And I was like, yeah. So I think it does happen, you know. You like to have a little change and maybe sell a few bits. And yeah, it's cool, man. But yeah, how's it all going? Right, people in the comments, let's say hi. Stephen, Bob, Jane, Ross, Steve, Phil, Mark, Philip, Dave, William, Simon, Tom, Al, how's it all going, everyone? Dean is in. What is going on? A bunch of you guys on YouTube as well who have crazy names. When is the Martin due? Good question. I reckon probably tomorrow. It could come as soon as tomorrow. But we probably won't look at it until the end of the week. Just because, like, you do have to be a little bit careful in this kind of weather. When you've got stuff sat in warehouses overnight, cold, very cold, if you bring it in the warm and just crack a guitar box open without giving it a little bit of time to acclimatize, you can create like imperfections in the finish. So that's just knowledge for everyone, by the way, especially when it comes to like nitro finishes and stuff and very thin finishes. Yeah, you want to be careful of that. So obviously these guitars get down to crazy temperatures when they're being couriered in this weather. So yeah, a lot of the guitars that will arrive tomorrow, there'll be some we'll unbox that are just like poly finishes and they're fine and whatever. But some of the really expensive stuff will certainly set aside, and it's okay, I suppose, coming out of the box maybe, but you want to leave it in a hard case. I mean, we just leave it in the box. Because it's not warm in here by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely not cold. You know, I'm in here okay. It's not like warm like your house, but it's like, what would I say? It's probably like, I don't know. I'd love to have a thermostat in here, actually. It's probably like 17 degrees or something, 18 degrees maybe less than that, maybe like 15 or 16. It's like, when you're photographing guitars and you're unboxing and you're moving, totally fine. If you were just sat at your desk, you'd be a bit like, it's a bit chilly in here. But It's totally fine. Yeah, anyway, how's it going? 86. I don't think it is actually. I think it's earlier than that. I can't remember. Let me have a look. Hang on. Got it on my phone. I think it might be 82, 83. So, the Les Paul Junior is 87. The Les Paul Custom is 83. So there you go. All right, hi. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Yeah, all the comments coming in. 70 degrees is 60% of it. Yeah, okay, maybe it's a lot colder than that. I mean, it's cold, like my nose is cold. Like it's not warm, but it's not like being outside, right? Maybe it's like 10 degrees. I don't freaking know. I don't know what temperatures feel like. All I know is that when I set my heating at home, we have it at 21. And this is a lot colder than that. My house is like warm. But you know, young kids and wanting them to actually sleep, not wake up. Yeah, what is going on here? Right. I noticed there's not questions to answer on the comps anymore. Yeah, it is a permanent thing. Yeah, we've sort of been chatting about it through the back end of December. Yeah, and we've just been phasing them out. They were never necessary. There's been a few people saying like, do you not need these for prize comps? No, you never did. You never, ever did. It was just that people did them from the beginning. So that became the normal way to do it. And we've just stuck with it. And it for a while it was fun, like, because we'd have fun questions. But nowadays, the volume of competitions we're doing, we were just like, you know what, this is just, it's pointless now. It's like, we don't need it. You don't have to have it. There's no legal requirement. There's nothing from the sort of Gambling Commission or the Advertising Standards Agency that says you have to have it. They never qualified as a game of skill anyway, because it doesn't take any skill. You just Google the answer. So they were really just there for, I don't know, a bit of fun, because people thought you needed it back in the day. But you absolutely don't need it. And obviously this year, now what we do in this prize competition space is it's starting to become a lot more, I don't know how to put it, 'cause it's not, there's no like regulation or anything like that in terms of like, but there's a trade body coming into action basically. You know how like, if you have someone come and do some work on like your boiler, you'd want them to be gas safe, yeah, or like registered with like, or like Corgi registered or something, you know, like a trade body. That's what's being implemented now in what we do. So yeah, we're kind of just making a few changes here and there, settling into what those kind of rules are going to be, and the question was just not needed, and that's been formally accepted by the government, by the DCMS, so we just bin the question off. One less click for you guys. Still trying to find a 76 Strat. That's what Andy's got out. That was you played Andy's, didn't you? I'm pretty sure his is 76. Yeah. Yeah, we've got some tasty guitars in tonight's draw. Need more guitars from 1975, please? Yes, that's a good shout, man. Well, you know what? We're going to be pushing a lot more of the vintage stuff. I was saying this to Dan, actually. We've done a few vintage pieces in the past, and it's been hit and miss, but something's clicked, and people are all of a sudden into it. I think it's to do with like the upward trending pricing and stuff like that. It's made it a lot more popular. But the vintage stuff we've been doing has been hitting really well, you know, like having, you know, the 87 335 on the site, doing the 75 jazz bass. We've just got in a 78 P bass. Obviously, like I said, we've just got an 87 Junior in. We've got an 83 Les Paul Custom. We're totally up for doing more of this vintage stuff. It's going to become a part of our regular programming. So yeah, that's cool, man. What's the little mini guitar on the right? The mini guitar up there is actually a Jared James Nichols signature guitar. You may remember we did a charity competition back in the day with Jared, and we did one of his signature guitars. He signed it for us at one of his shows. and we gave it away for charity. Dan went to a show recently, and yeah, that's it. He got him signed a little mini guitar just as a memento, so it's really cool. Yeah, it's cool, man. How do the costs compare to new? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. I think I missed some of the chat. Not much chance for 53. I mean, Steve, that would be the dream. Imagine that, doing like a 53 telly or something like that. That'd be great. I'd love to find something like that in the future. Jazz bass is a beast. Oh, yes, we're keeping the basses going now. Crushing. Can there be more basses? Yeah. Yes and no. There will be more basses, but you just got to take into account that we are Guitar Gear giveaway, and that is what we have done for, you know, say the first 4 or 5 years of us doing what we did. We basically did no basses, and then we thought like, oh, maybe we should do some basses. So we did a couple of basses. They sold okay, and then just stopped selling full stop because obviously our audience was all guitarists. So it's taken us like 2 years to scale to the point where now we're selling out Rickenbackers, we're selling out these vintage Fenders, we're you know, we're selling out these basses. So we absolutely will continue to push. We started off just having one bass on the site, and it would literally be like a USA Fender or like older Warwick bass or something like that, you know, like £1,000, to the point where now not only do we have a really high-end bass like a Rickenbacker or a Stingray or a vintage Fender or a custom shop Fender, but we also run a more budget-friendly bass as well. So something sort of in the £500 to £1,000 range, you know, sort of mid-range price. So we do keep 2 on the site at any one time now, and I will be pushing for that third, you know. The next step will be, we'll have a sort of high-end bass, a mid-range bass, and then a budget bass, all going at once, and then we'll be up to 3. And then hopefully, you know, I'd love to see a day where we have like a Rickenbacker and a Stingray live, and we push some more of that high-end. So yeah, man, we absolutely are in the game of doing it. But yeah, awesome. Right, guys, should we do some draws? Let's head over here. I've checked the jingles, don't worry, they are working today, and on Thursday me and Andy should get a chance to work on some of our new jingles. Yeah, look, you can tell it's a bit cold in here. Look, my nose is a little red. A little red nose. Freaking Rudolph over here. What's going on there? Right, anyway, let's grab some comments. Are you going to get the Fractal AM4? Oh, I don't know, mate. Probably. It looks really good, doesn't it? It's had very good reviews. Seems to be great, and I think it's a pretty good price point. So I don't see why we wouldn't get it at some point, for sure. Did the 58 Strat work out okay? Yeah, it went okay. Like, we never go into those competitions thinking like, oh, this is going to make us loads of money. We just go into it thinking, who else is doing this? You know, who else is like gonna ever do a guitar like this? Like, no one. So we do it more for like legacy and more for ourselves. You know, we just like, we want to check out these guitars. We want someone to have their life absolutely change. So yeah, I think it worked out fine. Like, we probably made a few quid on it. I think after marketing and stuff like that, what did it get to in the end? I can't even remember. Let me flip the screen around. Let's have a nose. But the guy who won it was a legend, really, really nice chap. And it's exciting, you know. It's really exciting for us to run competitions like that. And obviously the biggest benefit for us is it captures people's attention. So it does bring new people to the site, which really is our main aim with those things. You know, we want to like get more eyes on what we're doing. Right, where is it? There it is. Yeah, so what do we get to? Look, 62% sold. So not bad. You know, you guys can do the math. On most of our competitions, we maybe break even somewhere around the 55 to 60% mark, depending on what it is. And then we have to factor in marketing above that. Obviously, we spent thousands on marketing for this guitar. So, you know, maybe we probably made a few quid on it. It would be fine. And someone won a dream guitar, and loads more people have heard about Guitar Gear Giveaway. So it's awesome, man. It's cool. The aim of the game, it's fun. All right, let's have a little look at what's currently on the site. So we've got the Firebird, beautiful guitar. I feel like the launch sale for that should have ended yesterday, and I just haven't turned it off yet. So I was supposed to set that to end last night on Gib Sunday. So if you haven't got tickets for the Firebird yet, then go get some before I turn it off after the draw. We've got the 64 Journeyman Strat, lovely piece. We've got the Brian May Red Special there. We've got the awesome Custom Shop Access. We've got this beautiful telly where the launch discount does actually end on time, which is tomorrow after Telly Tuesday. Some great stuff up there. The last cash comp is still going, the last Christmassy one. Although these have been very popular, so we may keep them going, but actually, you know, brand them up nicely. We've got some killer stuff, man. Some big guitars getting won over the next week or so. It's going to be a big few draws. So, right, let's get our reveal a winner. And as always, Google's random number generator. Can you guys see the whole draw? I think you probably can, can't you? We've got it's dated up here as well. You can just about see that last one, can't you? Yeah, man. Okay, Google's random number generator. You guys know the drill. It loads up between 1 and 10, makes random numbers. If we had 300 tickets, we put 1 to 300, and we crush it. Okay, first up is the Positive Grid Spark 2 combo. So good luck everyone tonight. Thank you all for entering. We really do appreciate it. We appreciate every single one of you that buys a ticket with us. You're all legends. Okay, 250 tickets. Let's go. Good luck everyone tonight. Our first winner, ticket number 126. All right, let's check it. Thomas Granger, nice one, dude. Congratulations. Great win. All right, next up is the Boss GX10. We've got 999 tickets on this one. Let's reset this back to 0. 1 to 999, and the winner, 89. Let's see who got it. Mark DeBorn. Nice one, dude. Congrats. All right, sticking with the Boss here. We've got the Katana up next. All right, 199 tickets. Let's go. The winner, 100. Oh, great number. Love that. Adam Hall, nice one, dude. Congratulations, Adam. All right, Positive Grid Spark Neos. I keep thinking about buying some of these. Is anyone in the draw watching live? Has anyone got these? I'm doing a lot of practicing at the moment. Like more than I've ever done, and I quite often just sit around with, I've got a hollow body guitar and I'll just play on that because it's loud enough to just do. I won't even bother plugging into anything, but I'm feeling like these might make it more exciting. Yeah. All right, 175 tickets, and the winner, number 37. Hayden McCarthy, nice one. Awesome. Dave got some for Christmas, very good. Nice, nice. Right, coffee out of the way. Okay, win some website credit. So this is the end prize for £100 credit. I did have a go with Dan's ones and I was really impressed. What I don't want to do is buy them and then just not use them, but we'll see. All right, 799 tickets and the winner, 347. Let's see. There was quite a lot of tickets unsold for this. I think all the big prizes went early. Ticket unsold. Okay, let's go again. 166. Hey, how's it going? First time here. Good to have you here, Peter. Lee Pither. Nice one, dude. £100 credit coming. Okay, we're on to some guitars now. First up is the Jackson Pro Series Rhodes. Oh yeah, what a beast. Okay, 4,999 tickets. And the winner, 3726. Paul Cook. Nice one, Paul. Congratulations, man. Okay, the end prize for our instant win competition, which is the PRS, the Poplar Burl 2408. Let's get ourselves a winner for this one. 9,999 tickets. Another big instant win will be hitting the site tomorrow. And the winner, 5,045. The one going up tomorrow has got some really cool guitars in it. It's a big mixture of stuff. It's cool. Tim Roberts. You're a guitar giveaway winner. Nice. All right, rolling on to the Ibanez, an exotic wood natural flat. It's a classic catchy Ibanez name. It's an RGEW521MZW. It rolls off the tongue just like Les Paul or Strat, really. All right, here we go. 4,999 tickets and the winner, 3,373. Okay, let's go. Awesome, Stephen Goulty. Nice, 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 nice. Always love to hear about first time wins. That's cool. All right, the mystery guitar. Can anyone guess it? I actually forgot to bring this up, so I'll get it up after we've drawn a winner. Let's do this. So we have 260 tickets for this one. Good luck if you're in for it. Drop a comment if you think you know what it was. The winner, 125. Let's see if someone's got it. Oh, let's actually put a number in, 125. Mike Jackson, nice one, Mike, on winning the mystery guitar. Awesome. It was an Epiphone SG. I think it's like a 61 TV yellow. Does that sound right? Is it a 61? Yeah, that bad boy, I think. 60s, yeah. I think it's that one anyway. Or it might be that one. It's one of those two. I can't remember which one I actually purchased now. I think it's one of these though, dude. It's either that one or it's that one. I think it's the other one though. But yeah, man, beautiful guitar. Well done. Congratulations. All right, Gretsch up next. Gretsch. Hollybody in orange. Nice. Awesome. Used to enter George years ago. That's sick, man. Well, thank you for supporting us in the early days. Wild to think we've been doing this for nearly 7 years now. Crazy. Okay, 2,999 tickets. And the winner, 1,331. Let's go. Oh, nice. Will Griffith. Awesome. Nice one, Will. Congratulations. And hi, Stephen Goulty. Congratulations on a beautiful win. The early days, man, they were beautiful. They were beautiful times. All right, Fender Player 2 Strat in Aquatone. Yeah, I miss the days of being in the cabin at the end of my garden, the whole world locked down, and I just put a guitar on the site. We were early adopters of getting the app, and we had the app, and we had people sign up for the notification, and we would put a guitar up and it would just fully crash the website when I sent an app notification, and it would sell out in like 20 minutes. It's like ridiculous. Like, that was just a nuts time. It was so fun, but it was just chaos, man. I was working for like 18 hours a day. It was just ballistic, but I loved it. I was hungry for it, man. I had a kid on the way. That was like, I look back on that as like a part of my life that was like proper golden days. I was working my butt off, growing something that's now turned into this, with such a feeling of purpose, with a wife and a pregnant wife and a kid coming and a business growing, just thinking like, shit, man, this is the life. Let's go. Like, I'm just gonna absolutely do my best at making this so cool. And it was fun as hell, man. And so many of you in the chat right now were there at that time, so it's awesome to still have you here. All right, we've got the Aquatone Blue Strat, 999 tickets, and the winner, 270. Yeah, stuff still sells out quick. Oh man, the volume now compared is just crazy. Kevin Posey. Nice work. Very good indeed. Yes, mate. We need to get the pork scratchings back, to be honest. We need to give Richard Bennett a shout and get his supplier to hook us up. We are due some pork scratchings. All right, Fender Vintera Telly up next. Where are we at? Fender. Why can't I see it? There it is. All right, 1,299 tickets. Let's go. The winner, 1,232. All right, let's do this. Good luck. You are the Guitar Gear giveaway winner. Nice one, Danny Gallagher. Congratulations. All right, PRS SE NF3 in Ice Blue Metallic, Rosewood Fingerboard up next. 8,999 tickets. Let's do it. You'll be pleased to know we do have more of these in stock now. And the winner, 3,631. Let's see. Colin Tate, congratulations, man. Amazing. Yeah, Mac, you're right there. Making people's dreams come true, owning these beauties. You're totally right. But you know what? It's a fair trade-off, because all of us working here, our dreams got to come true working with guitars. So we get to have an amazing dream job out of it too. So it's an absolute win-win for everyone, I think. Okay, let me just check that actually went through. Did I do the... Yes, I did. Okay, great. All right, big one up next. It is the 75 Jazz Bass. This is a phenomenal guitar, phenomenal bass guitar, I should say. Absolute beast. Keep losing signal. Oh, okay. Oh, is it still frozen? Is it frozen just on Facebook? Let me see if it comes back to life. I'll try and check on my phone. But yeah, it seems okay on YouTube. People are still commenting on YouTube. Frozen. People are saying, how are people answering me that it's frozen? Or it just keeps freezing? Maybe Facebook's just having a moment. Let me see what it's like on mine. I'll wait it out a second. I won't draw the base yet. We'll just wait a second and just see what happens. Okay, let me have a little look on here. Waiting for the live video signal. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the net's definitely fine here. All right, Fender Vintera. Okay.